Islam, let us rise today. My name is Julius Rogers Bay, Divine Minister of Morris American Government. And today, to all Asiatic on social media, we're going to talk about, let's all Asiatics, let us think. And what do I mean by that? Now, reparations, gold and silver, is great to have. But to all my Asiatics on social media, if you don't have a divine birthright, a divine nationality, a divine tribe, you can't trace your ancient heritage, then reparations and gold and silver doesn't apply. So what the one on International Prophet Noble Drew Ali teach, he say, proclaim your nationality in your government according to your nationality. So, for example, if you're a Nubian, you will proclaim your divine birthright in the Nubian government. Now, the Nubian government doesn't exist. To my Asiatic on social media, we're not here to speak radical, we're not here to insult, we're not here to defend or talk negative about anyone. But then, something's wrong with that picture. And that sounds like mental slavery. Like so, if you go around saying you're a black Negro, and you don't live by the black Negro Constitution, once again, we're not here to insult, we're not here to offend, we're not here to put down, speak negative. We hear what the one old Prophet Noble Drew Ali say, thinking is what's going to free you. And the only way to think, you must be able to trace your ancient heritage. You must know your divine birthright. You must know your divine tribe. You must be a citizen of your divine government, which you say you are. Now these are, when you do these things to Major Act on social media, now you are thinking. If you don't do these things, then you're not thinking. We're not here to insult you, to put you down, to speak negative. This is international law. This is not hearsay. This is not a delusion. This is not falsehood. This is international law. And the one only Prophet Noble Drew Ali in 1928, check the records. In Cuba, Havana, Cuba, they had an international birthright conference. He stood up. He said, all Asiatics born in North America. He didn't say some, he didn't say few, he didn't say many. He said all are descendants of the ancient Moabites. And you can trace it back 10,000 years ago. And like so, if you was born last night, and you are Asiatic, you are descendants of the ancient Moabite. So stop sticking out your chest, talking that mud, you're a descendant of a slave. And why? What does the word descendant mean? From the womb to the tomb. What does that word slave mean? Mentally ill, call out me mentally deaf, dead, don't exist, commercial property, non-human. So you don't want to be going around sticking out your chest, talking that mud, talking about you're the descendant of a slave. And why? Because you're not thinking of law. What does that word law mean? The word law means authority over land, air, and water. That's how you think. And once again, so I want to all my agents on social media, I want you to think. I want you to go to www.morrisamericangovernment.land. You're going to click on the icon freedom. Why? Because you are thinking. And like the one International Prophet Noble Drew Ali said, he said you're going to hyphen that noble title Bey El Ali. Because according to the law, you are the son of ancient Moabites. And also to all my Asiatics on social media. For more evidence, I want you to go to www.sevensealspublication.com. I want you to get all the Prophet Noble Drew Ali's literature and study. And the first book to get is the 101 for Morris American students and adapt teachers. And I want you to buy one for yourself, family member, and a friend. And I all told my Asiatics in the Moorish Science Temple, our Moorish camp. Now, if you notice when you buy that book, the 101 for Morris American students and adapt teachers, notice the position, how he got the Moroccan flag and the North American flag in his hand. It's in a position of confusion, state of confusion. So that's why you see our Moorish American flag, and in the center of it, it's got your divine creed: love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. And to all my Asiatics on social media, anytime you see a star that's closed, it means it has boundaries and limits on it. That's why with the Moorish American flag, you see there's an opening. There's no boundaries and limits on your international design birthright. your international designed Moorish American government. And to all my Asian actors on social media, don't think about you got to march, protest, and boycott when you become a citizen of the Moorish American government. No. See, the job you're doing right now is going to be the same job. See, the Europeans not against you. They know this is the Moorish American government. They know this is a Mexium, the continent. But you keep rejecting it and not want to obey your ancient heritage. See, the Europeans not against you. He knows this is the Moorish American government, and they've been waiting for you in Geneva at the International World Courts. They said, what's wrong with the Moorish American? Our thinking. Come together. Stop all this so-called slick, cool, and hip identification, calling yourself a Rastafarian, a Nuwabi, a Hebrew Israelite. And why? Because according to law, you don't live by the Hebrew Israelite Constitution. You're not a citizen of that government. You don't pledge to that flag. And we're not here to insult you, to put you down, to offend you. Because the first thing you do as a Hebrew Israelite, you live by the Constitution of George Washington, Abraham Lincoln, Thomas Jefferson, all the European forefathers. See, and there's something wrong with that picture. That's called not thinking. And also it's called mental slavery. And the one on the International Prophet Abu Ali said, come out of that confusion, come out of Babylon, come into your excellent Moorish light, the Moorish American government. If you don't have access to the computer, let me give you the excellent phone number to the Moorish American World Headquarters. Area code 434-676-1555. And you will call from Sunday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And when you do call to all my agents on social media, as the one on the International Prophet Noble Drew Ali said, do it with an intelligent tone, because the officials are there to assist you. They want you to think. Think and know who you are. You are the descendant of ancient Moabites. You're not a descendant of a slave. Yes, slavery took place. And you know why? Because what are you doing today? Our Moorish kin. They want to reject the Moorish divine constitution. Also, they want to marry Marilyn Monroe and Elizabeth Taylor. What I mean by that, they want to amalgamate and marry the European women. Now, we're not against European women. We don't dislike them. But they're not descendant of ancient Moabites. They don't come from the same tribe you do, the same nationality. But see, you don't want to marry your Moorish American sisters. You want to go and amalgamate and marry Marilyn Monroe and Elizabeth Taylor, causing confusion to the tribe and the nationality and the birthright and the ancient heritage. You want to mix it all up. And that's a sin, because you're rejecting yourself. Now, we're not teaching to dislike European women, to go against them, to attack them. No. We're saying, don't be amalgamating. And also, you're going to find this truth in the Moorish America 101 for students and adapt teachers. Okay? So we want you to buy one for yourself, family member, and a friend. And we want you to think, to uplift fallen humanity. Without thinking, how you uplift yourself. So first thing you got to do is recognize who you are according to law. What does that word law mean? It means authority over land and water. So therefore, you are the descendant of ancient Moabites. So therefore, what government would you be in today? According to your birthright, your nationality and tribe would be the Moorish American government. What flag would you pledge to? The Moorish American flag. What constitution would you live by? The Moorish divine constitution. See, Thomas Isaac, it's not difficult. It's not hard. But if you think, and one on the International Prophet Noble Drew Ali say, thinking is going to free you. Yes, reparations and gold and silver is nice to have. But if you're not thinking, you're going to be recognized just like what it is, commercial property. And if you will, 3/5 human. So I want to thank all my agents on social media. Like the one on the International Prophet Noble Drew Ali say, thinking is going to free you. Not reparations, not gold and silver. Yes, it's nice to have. But first thing is, know who you are according to law. And once again, what does law mean? It means having authority over land and water according to your divine birthright, your divine nationality, your divine tribe, your divine ancient heritage. And this is what the one only Prophet Noble Drew Ali came say to save us with. He didn't say he come to save us with reparations and gold and silver. He said, yes, those are nice things to have, but that's not who you are. Okay? So I want to thank all my Asiatics on social media for listening to some part of Noble Dry Leaf's literatures and lessons. So once again, you go to www.sevensealspublication.com, get all this literature, and buy some for your family member and a friend, and study together so you can think, and it'll free you. And once again, the European